So you want to go pro in Overwatch, but you don't have a clue of how to start. Well, good news is that you clicked on this video. Let's get right into it. Before we get into this video, make sure to like the video and consider subscribing. We already hit our goal of 50 subs by the end of the year, but why not go for 500? I also stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/PazSwagger, where I'm currently pushing for 1,000 followers. Let's get right into the video. Allow me to introduce myself. To those that don't know me very well, my name is Paz, a tier 3 flex support currently playing for attack mode. We have placed 5th and 6th in the past 2 OD seasons and did well in the Trials of Champions tournament. Over my time spent with the team, I have scrimmed Contenders Trials teams countless times and am earning great experience. Anyways, you have probably heard of the system various times, but let's just have a quick recap of how it all works. First, the tournament that everyone knows and loves is the Open Division. This tournament is free of entry and occurs many times within each year. I will provide the link to its Discord down below. Next, the top teams of Open Division fight for their spots in Contenders Trials, a 12-team tournament in which the top 4 move into the next level of competition, Contenders, the main spotlight for scouting in Overwatch League. Hence, Open Division is the intended start, and Overwatch League is the finish. While I could go into depth about each and every one of these tournaments goes about their rules and regulations, I would rather give you the system from a player's perspective. There's no better place to start than, well, the start of my career. I started it in the low plat on Xbox, equivalent of ranks in Season 1. When the system was really weird, I was a Genji main. Yeah, I thought it was so cool being a ninja, but that ended quickly. I started playing in a stack with people I knew as a support player, just kind of playing whatever. Near the end of the season, the group broke apart. And I remember this kid named Ace Frosty Feet, Reese in real life. He told me, Paz, you'll never hit Diamond. You don't even play Ana, and you suck. Believe it or not, this was the beginning of my very own path to pro. The next season, I climbed to high plat on my own, and it wasn't until Season 4 that I broke through Diamond and also Masters with a 4-stack. Anyways, I then joined my first team on console, CF Black, and that moved forward to eventually playing in the Xbox Mock Overwatch League with another crew I won't forget. Looking back, I met a lot of really good friends on console. However, through my time on console, I knew that I wasn't going to get anywhere, and I eventually bought a PC in January of 2019. On PC, I joined an organization called Aspire with a team of console players that also moved to PC. After that, I joined Solstice Gaming, where I fully immersed myself in quote-unquote training, if you would. Joining my first higher-level Tier 4 Overwatch team was another defining moment in my esports career. And after a bunch of teams slowly climbing up the Open Division, I ended up on attack mode. My best environment yet. Nonetheless, enough talking about me. It's time for me to tell you the do's and don'ts I have learned through my experience. My number one best tip for anyone is that literally anyone can go pro. If you want to, you can do it. Some may have it harder than others, but there's always a way to go pro. I started in plat, and some of my best teammates, like soccer, started in silver. My number 2 best tip is to not be afraid to reach out and get coaching and join teams. Opening up your eyes to different styles of play and meeting people around your skill level is crucial to climb the ranks. 2 plat players with dedication are just as good as 2 masters players with dedication in time. It really is only a matter of time. Lastly, play with the purpose to improve. If you're constantly striving to improve, you will get to where you want to be with time. Do not try to speedrun to the top of Open Division either. Understand your limitations and focus on yourself, as you are your best spokesperson for your skill. Do not speedrun results, speedrun improvement. While climbing through the scene may be exciting, I have to warn you of a few problems within the scene that no one talks about and should be addressed. Politics are very real and exist. This kind of goes into the idea I said about don't speedrun results. Managers, whether you believe it or not, tend to hold player reputation for what seems for forever. If a player performed poorly in a trial a year and a half ago, some managers will hold on to that. While it is dumb and needs to change, it is how the scene is, and players do need to adapt. Secondly, SR. While players and managers say it doesn't matter, it really does. If you have nothing to your name, the only way that managers are going to scout you is by the number. A healthy peak for a player trying to get into the tier 3 scene tends to loom around 4.4k to 4.5k. While the system is dumb, there is a reason to why it is this way. You could say, well, why doesn't recognition go a long way? Well, it does, but how do you go about that? You have to perform well in a tournament, like Open Division. However, how do you go about that if you aren't on a good team? Herein lies the problem. There are many players that have a 4.5 or even 4.6 peak that just frankly don't deserve it. And you will see these players loom around tier 3 for what seems like forever. So my advice to you, like I said before, is to drop the ego and improve the SR. Play like everything matters, but also try not to stress out. My solution to this problem of the way we scout is to hold pugs and stream them every now and then. I would then upload a highlight video to YouTube every now and then, showcasing the new talent in the scene, so expect some pro pugs footage in the upcoming weeks. Hence, the path to pro is a humbling one. I have learned a lot about myself through the many people I have met. I've had to overcome my ego and open up my mind to become the best player I can be, and I am very far from where I want to be. The door was there for me, and it is there for you as well. It's just on you to open it. If you do want to pursue the path to pro, I have provided a link below to the Open Division server. Furthermore, if you have any further questions, I urge you to join my community Discord and ask me any questions. I hope that my story inspires you all to pursue your dreams, even if they're not in Overwatch. Lastly, some shoutouts to some people that really helped me in the scene. Huge shout out to Maverick, Psycho, Ghost, and the others I met along the way on my way to Masters. Also, big shout out to Timider, Kevin, Portley, Avor, Slash, and the whole crew that got me through countless summers. Also, shout out to the Xbox Overwatch League team Florida Mayhem, George Soccer, H-Bomb, Licorice, and Assassin Nor. Furthermore, shout out to the squad from Aspire, Soccer, Gabowski, Akame, Mirima, Mast, and Surge. And last but certainly not least, shout out to Solstice, Majin K, Gohan, Demoonman, and Valid. And also to my boys at Solstice, fuck you, I'm going Kree. If you did enjoy the video, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. But until next time, I've got a peace out and Paz out. I'll see you in the next one.